Alright, we're at the North Florida motocross track. First track day on the Altis. Nice weather. Give her a rip and see how she runs. Alright, so I've got 192 miles to start with, 100% battery, and I am trying to run Strava on my phone to capture today. Alright, I'm going to warm up on the pit bike track. There's this Pee-wee course for the kids to shred here. Super awesome. And then back over there's the main MX track. And I'm coming around. There's a pit bike track that loops around that I'm going to go play on to warm up here. I'm gonna raise my bars up. My bars have just been tilted back slightly, and I just want them forward more. Alright, handlebars aligned back to the pit bike track. Alright, feels better already. Ooh, it is sandy. But if you just kind of give it the throttle, it goes through the sand, alright. Damn thing about the keys. Did I already lose my fucking keys? Well, found my keys. This is a huge fucking first time at the track. I was like, okay, where am I going to put my keys? I don't have any pockets. So I had my bag that I set up, but then I didn't close it. So now I spent the first time looking for my keys. All right, now let's ride. Hey, buddy. See if I give you a little push here. Give it some gas. There you go.
Thank you.
No worries. Now, I am not an MX guy. I love off-road. Grew up on dirt bikes. But I did not spend many track days. And the last time I came out here, I was on a Suron. I do not expect to clear the doubles. I just want to get a feel for how my new bike rides out here. That sand feels deep over there.
Over there?
Yeah, it's like, ooh.
It's hard to ride in.
Yeah, it's like, I get speed and I'm like, okay.
Yeah, the bike kind of just goes its own direction after a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I took a couple laps back there and I was death gripping it the whole time.
Yeah, that's how I was like, okay. That's what I was like, I need to adjust my bars, make them more comfortable. I guess it's just time to go out here now.
Yeah, there's less people on the track now. It is pretty rutted up though, so lots of brake bumps, speed bumps.
Yeah.
The Moto tire on the back is probably going to help you a lot.
It is nice when you're off-road.
Yeah. This one feels like it's cutting through the dirt instead of
It's like
going
digging
forward.
you in.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the one thing, is this is a wide swing arm. So you have a lot of choices. There's a Dunlap a lot of MX guys have been using. Alright, I'm gonna head out to the main track. Hey.
Oh.
Hard to hold a line for me. What do you think of the 4 on the track?
I haven't even ridden it on the track.
You haven't yet?
No.
It's all dirt.
I rode the MX-5 and I have no interest in riding the MX-4.
How is the 5?
It's fun. It needs a wider rear tire and it'll track better. That narrow little thing just like cuts through the dirt, and so you don't really carry any forward momentum. But wide open, it barely makes the tabletop.
Yeah.
So
I wasn't doing
It's
anything
fun.
on the tabletop today. It's just like, okay, there it is.
you.
Logan came off of his 250. Ooh. You trying the Altis? He said it has enough power. This thing is dangerous. This thing is dangerous. How'd it feel? So the only thing I feel like it lacks is better suspension. It just bounces across the track. Yeah. Like all the braking bumps coming out of the corner.
And I haven't adjusted anything to dial it in either, so that would help.
It's got both. It really just feels really stiff, so it probably just needs to come out a bunch.
Yeah.
And it would be better. But besides that, this thing is way overpowered for like what it is.
It's crazy, yeah.
You just lay onto it, it just tracks, it goes.
Yeah. I hadn't hit it on race. I've been on sport that whole time. But your first send, I was like, God damn.
Yeah, I came over the top and I was like, okay, it's got it. Just whoop. It feels very different though, like the weight bias front to back. I feel like every time I send it off of one of the faces of the jumps, it's really rear, like heavy.
Yeah, you see how you land it.
Yeah, like the bike wants to pitch backwards naturally, so like even when I slammed on the brakes, it still kind of stayed really front heavy, like high. It was weird. I'm sure that's just, you know, getting used to it though.
Yeah, just what is what it is.
But yeah, this thing is fast. Oh my God. And you can, well, what a difference the Moto tire makes.
Yeah.
Like even though he's got the Moto tire on the back, it's not a, what is that one, like 100?
I don't know exactly.
I should say on the side there, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a 90 116. But yeah, like what a difference it makes. Like it tracks good in all the corners and it wants to go, but then like the bike is so much more capable than the suspension that's on it.
Yeah.
Like if you got some aftermarket fork and a shock on this thing,
oh yeah.
I'm sure it would be
that's
amazing.
like for every e-bike, dirt bike made.
Yeah.
You know.
What's funny, I'm sure you saw me. I stuffed it in the corner over there. The front tire grabbed the loam on the side and it just took me right over and I just stayed right on it. Keep going. But yeah, this thing is amazing. I can't believe how fast it is.
Power. He's like, it pulls and then it pulls.
Yeah. That's what it feels so unsuspectingly fast for what it is.
Yeah.
I definitely don't feel like it lacks anything in power.
Like even on the MX-5, you know, maybe I feel differently about it if it had like a true like Moto tire on the back, but I just can't believe how this thing rides. Like it's almost too fast. It's more powerful. Okay, so this is the spring preload.
Preload and then
Yeah,
what,
so this
dampener over
this
here?
is just an adjustable like spacer in here, and it just like
compresses a bit.
Yeah, it preloads the
so it's not a
spring.
lot.
No.
And then this is the rebound.
I mean, if you don't mind that I mess with it, I'll just bump the clicks out a little bit.
Yeah, no, have at it.
But it's using the full range. Like even though it's stiff, like hitting the big jumps, like it's using everything. So
yeah,
it's not far off. It definitely just feels bouncy. And whose bike did I ride? Garrett's.
Yeah.
His Suron.
Yeah.
He's got the ferro forks or whatever on there. Oh man, that thing's a dream to ride. Like that bike felt so well balanced because he had the good forks and the shock on there. You know, but that's another $3,600 investment in suspension.
I know. That was where I was at. Was like, well, am I going to build a $10,000 Suron or just kind of move up? Like, I don't plan on upgrading suspension or anything. Maybe if nothing else needs to be done, and it's just getting a good front fork and one comes around, then I would look at it. But I'm not going to be out here every like I'll be just riding around town and dorking around and
And these are still better than like the MX-5 forks, I think, because the MX-5 forks are still yet an upgrade from the MX-4 too.
Yeah.
You don't feel like it's missing anything for power. Like you give it gas, you give it power, and it goes. I almost can't believe that like such a little bike is so fast. I think it's bananas. I can't believe how fast this thing is.
Yeah, and race straight out of the gate. I hadn't hit it on race yet here because I'm not hitting it wide open on sport anyway.
Like you don't need to. Like you don't even need to. Like I was wide open here to make it for the tabletop, and besides that, like you don't need to give it full gas. On the MX-5, I can hold it wide open, and like it doesn't go.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the difference between 13 and 20 kilowatts. Or is it 22?
22. But you never know what it's really doing.
Yeah.
It doesn't always deliver it all at, that's like max.
Oh, so I only went 3 miles and went from, 50 something to 40?
Is that what it was?
Yeah. Oh, you're at 57, and now it's at 40.
Yeah, race will eat it.
Is that the battery? But
yeah.
Man, is that fun. Holy shit. Like the brakes are awesome too. You know, like these brakes are significantly better than anything that's coming on these other bikes too.
Yeah, they're Moto brakes, so it works.
Yep.
I haven't even bled them yet. I feel like I could bleed the rear and get it just a little better for me. But I just haven't done it yet. Altis Sigma MX track day range test. We came back with 4% battery. Started at 100, and we are at 17.8 miles, 422 feet elevation, and 1 hour and 7 minutes of ride time. And a bunch of zigzags on 2 different MX tracks. The main track out here, and then the pit bike track over here. Most of these laps were on sport mode, and then when Logan went full send, he did, what did we figure, 3 or 4 miles on race mode, something like that. So that's what you're looking at. Sigma MX, full battery, 17.8 miles.